The book of Satan in this arid desert of steel and stone, I raise my voice so that you may hear it, to the east and west I make one be. To the north and south I show a sign that proclaims, death to the weak, health to the strong. Open your eyes that you may see, O men of moldy mind, and listen well to me, you, the multitude of misguided beings. For I rise to challenge the wisdom of the world, to demand explanations from the laws of man and God. I demand reasons for your golden rules and ask the reason for your commandments. I bow in token of submission to none of your painted idols, and he who tells me you will do it to me is my mortal enemy. I plunge my finger into the watery blood of your impotent and mad Redeemer, and write on his thorn-torn forehead, the true Prince of Evil, the King of Slaves. No vile falsehood shall be, for me a truth, no suffocating dogma hinder my pen. I turn away from all conventionalisms that do not lead me to success and happiness. On earth, I raise with stern energy the banner of the strong. I glare into the glassy eyes of your dreadful Jehovah Dash, and I pull his beard. I raise an axe and split his worm-eaten skull in two. I burst the horrible contents of the withered philosophical sepulchres, and laugh with sardonic rage. Look at the crucifix. What does it symbolize? Polished incompetence hanging from a tree. I question all things. Placing myself before the rotten and varnished facades of your most exalted moral dogmas, I write in letters of flaming contempt, Ojo. Many take care. All this is fraud. Gather around me, O you who challenge death, and the earth will be yours, for now and forever. The dead hand has for too long been allowed to sterilize living thought. The false prophets have long been reversing the just and the unjust, the good and the evil. No creed should be accepted as the imposition of the authority of a divinatory nature. Religions must be questioned. No moral dogma is to be accepted as a given, no standard of measurement is to be deified. There is nothing inherently sacred in moral codes. Like the wooden idols of ancient times, they are works of human hands, and what man has made he can destroy. He who does not rush to believe in everything is highly intelligent, for to be disposed to believe in a false principle is to begin to lack wisdom. The main duty of every new epoch is to teach new men to determine their freedoms, to direct them toward material success, to reject the rusty locks and chains of dead customs that always prevent healthy expansion, those theories and ideas that might have meant life, hope and freedom for our ancestors, may now represent for us destruction, slavery and dishonor. When the environment changes, no human ideal remains safe. Therefore, whenever a lie has been installed on a throne, let us assault it mercilessly and without scruples of conscience, for no one can prosper under the dominion of an inconvenient falsehood. Let us smash the established sophisms, let us tear them up by the roots, let us burn them and destroy them, for they are a menace to all genuine nobility of thought and action. Whenever it is proved by results that a pretended truth is but a vain fiction, let us unceremoniously cast it into the outer darkness, and let it fall among the dead gods, dead empires, dead philosophies and other useless ruins. Its place is among the old junk. The most dangerous of all enthroned lies is the holy, sanctified, privileged lie, the lie that everyone takes for a model of truth. It is the nourishing mother of all other mirages and popular errors. It is the tree, with a hydra head and 1,000 roots of unreasonableness, it is a social cancer. That lie which shows itself to us as half a lie is half eradicated, but that lie which even intelligent people accept as a fact, the lie which has been instilled into the child as it rested on its mother's knee, that is more dangerous to face than an insidious pestilence. Popular lies have always been the most potent enemies of personal freedom. There is but one way to deal with them: root them out, tear them out by the roots, as if they were cancers. Annihilate them, or they will annihilate. We are told that this is the supreme law, but what power has made it so? On what rational authority does the gospel of love rest? Why should I not hate my enemies? If I love them, do I not put myself at their mercy? Is it natural for enemies to do good to one another? Is that a good thing? Can the torn and bloodied victim love the bloody jaws that tear limb from limb? Are we not all instinctively prey animals? If human beings were to stop attacking each other, like prey animals, could they continue to exist? Is not lustful and carnal desire a truer term for love, when applied to the propagation of the species? Is not the love of the sycophantic scriptures a mere euphemism for sexual activity, or was the great teacher a glorifier of eunuchs? Love your enemies and do good to those who hate and exploit you. Is this not the despicable philosophy of the water dog that rolls over on its back when kicked? Hate your enemies with all your heart, and if a man slaps you on the cheek, slap him on the other. Slap him with all your soul, for to look out for oneself is the highest law. He who turns the other cheek is a cowardly dog. Return blow for blow, scorn for scorn, ruin for ruin, and return them with 100-fold interest. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, always in a ratio of 4 to 1, 100 to 1. Become the fear of your adversary, and when he departs, he will do so with much more wisdom than ruminating. In this way, you will make yourself respected in all spheres of life, and your spirit immortal, living not in an intangible paradise, but in the brains and fibers of those whose respect you have won. Life is the great satisfaction of the passions. Death is the great abstinence, therefore, make the most of life, here and now. There is no heaven where glory shines and no hell where sinners burn. It is here on earth that we know our torments. It is here on earth that we feel our joys. It is here on earth that our opportunities are. Choose this day, this hour, for there is no Redeemer. Say in your heart, I am my own Redeemer. Stop the march of those who persecute you. Let those who have caused your ruin be thrown into confusion and infamy, let them be as chaff before a cyclone, and after they have fallen, rejoice in your own salvation. Then all your bones will say proudly, Who is above me? Have I not been too strong for my adversaries? Have I not delivered myself by my brain and my body? Blessed are the strong, for theirs shall be the earth. Cursed are the weak, for they shall inherit the yoke. Blessed are the mighty, for they shall be revered by men. Cursed are the weak, for they shall be wiped off the face of the earth. Blessed are the bold, for they shall be the masters of the world. Cursed are the virtuously weak, for they shall be crushed under the devil's hooves. Blessed are the victors, for victory is the basis of right. Cursed are the vanquished, for they shall be vassals forever. Blessed are those with an iron hand, for the soft will flee before them. Cursed are the poor in spirit, for they will be spit upon. Blessed are those who defy death, for their days shall be long on earth. Cursed are those who dream of a richer life beyond the grave, for they shall perish in the midst of plenty. Blessed are the destroyers of false hope, for they are the true messiahs. Cursed are the worshippers of God, for they shall be shorn sheep. Blessed are the courageous, for they shall obtain great treasures. Cursed are those who believe in good and evil, for they let themselves be frightened by shadows. Blessed are those who believe in what is best for them, for their mind will never be terrified. Cursed are the lambs of God, for they will be bled whiter than snow. Blessed is the man who has a legion of enemies, for they will make heroes of him. Cursed is he who does good to whom he repays with contempt, for he will be despised. Blessed are the mighty-minded, for they overcame the whirlwinds. Cursed are they who offer lies as truths and truths as lies, for they are an abomination. Cursed be thrice are the weak to whom insecurity makes them vile, for they are an abomination. The angel of self-deception we make ourselves in the soul of the righteous. The eternal flame of power attained through pleasure dwells in the flesh of the Satanist.